Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
This Father's Day weekend starting rough for travelers all across the country.
Yep, dozens of flights have been either delayed or canceled in the U.S.
The flight tracking website FlightAware now reporting more than 5,200 delays within, into, or out of the country. Here at home at Detroit Metro Airport, there are 192 delays, 57 flights today already canceled. Priya Mann joins us now live. And Priya, what are travelers saying about all this?
Ooh, Sandra, not a lot that I can safely repeat, but what I can tell you is that passengers are extremely frustrated. You know, many of them got here 2 or 3 hours before their flight was set to depart, only to find out it was canceled once they were here at the airport. I can tell you McNamara was a zoo this morning. This is just marginally better, but of course, it's not enough progress for passengers desperately trying to make their flight.
It seems like a lot of people are in the same situation, so, you know, we sharing in the terror together.
Delays and cancellations catching many off guard at Metro Airport.
So 2.5 hour wait on the phone. Nothing's really being clear on the app. Just panicking.
None of us knew that our flight had been delayed. We all went to go check in, and then it was like at the same time, it was like, your flight's been canceled.
Julie Arnett was busy talking to her travel agent after her flight home to North Carolina was canceled.
I'm on my own, and I can leave tomorrow night at 9:20. So I'm here for 24 hours until tomorrow night. No options, no other airlines.
For a second straight day, U.S. airlines canceled flights as they recover from storms and an increase in travel. On Friday, more than 1,100 flights were canceled. Thursday saw more than 1,700 cancellations, according to FlightAware.
I'm not sure why it took so long to send out cancellation, because I could have just stayed at my work site.
Airlines are blaming bad weather and staffing shortages for the backups at airports. Passengers say this, sadly, is becoming the norm.
It seems like the trend is less and less interest in customer service in all places, and more the bottom line.
For those desperately trying to book another flight or those looking for hotels, the key is patience and a hopeful outlook.
I'm gonna get there, Phil.
So Phil is getting married this weekend, and his best friend tells me he's going to go full planes, trains, and automobiles to make this wedding on time. Back here at McNamara, you know, just a ton of frustration here, especially with the lack of communication. We've said over and over again, your best bet is to check your flight status before you get here, but a lot of folks are just blaming poor communication. That's also adding to their frustration. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story. Hopefully these folks get to where they want to get to as quickly as they hope to. Reporting live from Metro Airport, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Yeah, let's hope so. Very frustrating. All right. Thank you, Priya.
Dearborn police need your help finding a man suspected of groping a woman at a Walmart. Happened June 2nd. This was at the Walmart on Ford Road near the Southfield Freeway. Macon Woods live with more on this story. You talk to police who simply want to get this guy off the streets.
That's right. We're here at that Walmart, and that victim was doing something we all do, going shopping. But then it turned into this unsettling experience, and police have a clear picture of who they believe is responsible. They just need your help to identify him. Take a look.
Well, this is troubling for everyone because when we're out shopping, doesn't matter who we are, we should be able to shop.
But that just wasn't the case for a woman who decided to shop here at the Walmart in Dearborn June 2nd around 2 in the afternoon.
This shopper was just shopping, you know, checking out the shelves, and she felt someone maybe brush up against her, and she, you know, didn't think anything of it at first.
That was until she saw this man again. He was wearing an Amazon shirt and hat.
The suspect came back and actually physically groped her from the back. You know, this is unsettling.
Police say when the woman confronted this man, there was a brief struggle. Surveillance video shows him leaving Walmart in this white crossover SUV.
We don't want incidents like this to occur at any of our establishments here in Dearborn. We take this very serious, and we're asking for the public to help us identify this suspect.
And if you do know who that man is or where he is, you're asked to call 1-800-SPEAK-UP. And police tell us it's still all under investigation, but they believe these two were just strangers and that this isn't a serial incident. There aren't multiple victims, but if there are, if this has happened to you, you're asked to call police. Live in Dearborn, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
Exactly right. All right, Megan.
The families of about 20 Oxford High School students have now filed a federal lawsuit trying to force the district to make some changes. The parents involved in the suit say the district has failed, they believe, to make their children feel safe. They say they're frustrated. The district rejected 3 different offers from Attorney General Dana Nessel to do an outside investigation. The district waited 5 months to hire a consulting firm to do its own investigation, but the parents also say there's no date set for those results to be released. The lawsuit not seeking any money, rather they are asking for a fully transparent investigation. Time now for another check of the weather as we're getting set for Father's Day weekend.
Brett Collar now with a look at what we can expect coming up. Brett?
Things are looking really nice this weekend, whether you're golfing, hanging by the pool, or just relaxing. Sunshine is on tap. Right now, just a few of these fair weather cumulus clouds, those are going to fade very quickly here as the sun goes down, as will these numbers. 80s will fall quickly into the 70s, 60s, eventually 50s overnight. In the meantime, it is still breezy, but the winds are now gusting for the most part below that 30-mile-per-hour mark. So starting to relax some. It's not really until this time tomorrow that you'll really start to notice the winds calming down. Look at how quickly numbers fall with the dry air in place. But no complaints, really. A very pleasant evening is expected. Tomorrow, mid-70s, lots of sunshine, just a couple of clouds on Sunday with a very slight chance for rain late for some of us. Most of us will see that rain Monday. We'll time it out for you coming up in just about 10 minutes.
Brett. Tonight's Help Me Hank consumer headlines, a Heineken beer scam, information on Amazon's upcoming Prime Days, but our consumer investigator Hank Winchester begins tonight with an infant rocker warning. Hank?
These infant rockers, they've been a huge problem for a number of years, and the Consumer Product Safety Commission just wants to remind you to be careful to protect your baby. The Consumer Product Safety Commission with important information regarding infant rockers and safety. Since 2009, there have been 13 deaths. The Fisher-Price infant to toddler rocker and newborn to toddler rockers most affected brand. Rockers should never be used for sleep, and infants should never be unsupervised while in a rocker. Amazon Prime Days are set for July, but deals are already popping up on the popular website. Electronics and furniture bargains are already on the website. Target and Best Buy are working to compete with Amazon by offering deals of their own online right now. A Father's Day beer scam you need to know about. Heineken says scammers are impersonating the brand, offering a contest that isn't real. These high-tech thieves are just trying to steal your personal information, so beware. As always, I'll put all the latest consumer news, headlines, and the recalls you need to know about on the Help Me Hank page at clickondetroit.com. I'm in Detroit. Hank Winchester, Help Me Hank, Local 4.
After remaining steady for some time now, Michigan gas prices drop a few cents. Here at home, AAA says drivers are paying an average $5.19 a gallon. That's down 2 cents compared to a week ago. In Metro Detroit, AAA says drivers still paying a few cents more at $5.29 a gallon. Across the country, nationwide, AAA says drivers are paying an average of $5 per gallon. It is a sight unseen for weeks now. Gas under $5 a gallon has been spotted. Can you believe it? Take a look here. This is at the Citgo station on Woodward and 12 Mile in Royal Oak. Drivers paying $4.95 a gallon for cash. $5.05 a gallon for credit, though. Dozens of drivers have been lining the street, waiting patiently to fill up and also try to save a couple of dollars. Well, if you are looking for some family fun this weekend, you may want to check out the Rock and Rides Festival.
It's in Royal Oak at the city parking lots between 5th and 7th Streets. Features rides, food, lots of live music. Tim Pamplin joins us with a sneak peek. Tim.
Well, what a beautiful evening, and it's going to be a great weekend. We're on the Ferris wheel at Rock and Rides in downtown Royal Oak. It's the 3rd annual Rock and Rides Festival. And you know, if there's a party in Michigan, Mr. John Witz has something to do with it. Where is he? He's here somewhere. There he is. John, so good to see you.
Looking good up there, Tim.
Hey, thanks, John. Tell us about Rock and Ride.
It's going to be great this weekend. Of course, 20 rides from the Ferris wheel to the Vertigo to the Star Dancer, something for all ages. Live music on 3 stages, including the Soaring Eagle Rock stage with the Ruiners, Cast Iron Cornbread, Corktown Popes, and more. Live DJs from the Movement Festival. Great food. 15 restaurants, including House of Barbecue, Island Noodles, and more. It's free before 5 Saturday and Sunday, and parking in the parking decks is free as well for the first 2 hours.
John Witz, you're brilliant, thank you. So back up here, high atop the Ferris wheel, there is the Detroit Zoo. And if I zoom in down here, I can look downtown, which I think is a perfect scene for me to send it back to you downtown in the studio. That is the scene from high above Royal Oak at the Rock and Rides Festival. Tim Pamplin, a Local 4.
Do we count that as a day at work for Tim? He had an awful lot of fun there.
Yeah, he's not counting it as a
Pretty
day
good.
at work.
All right, we've got more to come here on Local 4 News at 6.
Here's Kim DiGiulio.
A 10-year-old boy from Grosse Pointe Park has just accomplished something pretty spectacular. Walking to school every day for the past 4 years. I'll explain how he plans to keep this streak alive even next year when he heads to middle school.